Welcome to Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. You can tell it's a sports-themed hotel because there's a giant Coca-Cola cup behind me. Very sporty indeed. So this is at Walt Disney World, and come with me for a tour around this Disney Value Hotel to see if you should get booking or keep on looking. So one of these, the very holy cup. And normally we start at the reception or by the front, but we're not this time. Decided to change things, mix things up. So we are in the, it's all sports, isn't it? I would say this is the American sports section, I guess, because it's baseball and it's American football. So there's swimming pool over there. So that's more of a quiet kind of pool. Whereas the other one, that's where you're going to have the entertainment, that's where you're going to have more noise basically going on there. The change rooms, also a laundry as well. So if you're away for a while, you can do your laundry, because it means you don't have to bring as much with you. That's kind of a good space saving, because if you're kind of struggling with your luggage, and obviously we're buying stuff whilst you're here, you don't want to be thinking, oh, I just bought a giant popcorn bucket and I can't take it home. Well, don't bring as many clothes to start with, because you can always do some washing. So here we are, giant American football field, touchdown and other stuff. It's even got artificial grass in it. Now, one thing to know about these hotels is they are motel-style, which means that the door is on the outside, but also the window as well, facing into here. Now, this section's okay, it's not particularly too busy, but if you're by the pool, or much closer to the reception where a lot of people are walking past in the morning, kind of like this section, this bit here, in the kind of preferred sections, they get busier and they get noisier. So if you're planning on having a lie-in one day, why are you? Because you're at Disney World and you should be getting up first thing in the morning to go and do Holy Theme Park entry. But if you are having a lie-in for whatever reason, then you might hear stuff going past. Remember, this is a value hotel, the walls are a little silly walk to a gecko. The walls are a little bit thinner than what you're going to get in some other hotels, plus also having that the window outside, the door outside as well, leaks in a bit of noise as well. So that's the American sports section. And we're going to go into the surfs up section, and this is where the main swimming pool is. We're going to come back and go and have a look at the food court in a bit. If you have seen the other videos about the other All-Stars resorts, they're all pretty similar. It's kind of, a lot of it is down to the theming, but a lot of it is also down to price as well. Sometimes, if the price is the same, go with whichever thing you want. If one is cheaper than the other, or unless it's not available, go with that one, to be honest. What I would say is that the sports resort does get busy at certain times of the year with team sports from America, so you get like cheerleading and things like that. Now, we know when these happen, so when you get in touch and you're looking at booking and planning your trip and things like that, we can advise you, actually, maybe don't stay at sports at the moment, because that's when there's going to be a load of cheerleaders there. We might bite that, I don't know. But it's going to be busy. A huge load of buses in the morning are going to be long. And it's also quite noisy as well, because you've got a lot of very excited performing people. And if you have been around performing people, they get excited and make a lot of noise. So, surf subsection is also themed, as you would imagine. And there's Mickey up on the podium. Let's go and say hello to Mickey. There's a giant ring. Might just fit around me after 2 weeks on the Disney dining plan. Let's talk about dining plan and everything in the section. Let's go and say hello to Mickey. Here he is. Hello, Mickey. Nice to see you again. So over this section is the tennis section. It doesn't have actual tennis courts that you can actually use, but you know, it's tennis themed. A lot of people ask what's the difference between sort of staying at one of these resorts or upgrading to a moderate. If you go into a moderate resort, you know, the theming is the kind of nicer kind of theming. The rooms are nicer as well. Plus also the pool's a bit more exciting, they're a bit more themed, and also they've got things that slides as well. If you're staying at Pop Century or Art of Animation, which also value resorts, so it's the same kind of sort of style hotels. There are videos about those hotels, so go and watch those if you want to. But they're on the Skyliner, so it's much easier to get to Epcot and to Hollywood Studios. Now, it is worth paying the upgrade, except for if it's a huge amount. Now, if you were kind of looking at, you know, £500–600 difference, personally, you know, if the main reason you're upgrading is to go on the Skyliner to be able to get to theme parks a bit kind of quicker, I would just take an Uber. For the amount of money, if you're for £600 cheaper, even if you took an Uber to the parks every day, that's not going to be £600. And that. So these are the kind of inside tips. You know, most travel agents and things like that, they're trying to get you to spend as much money as possible. We want you to have the best time possible. So yeah, it means we actually get paid slightly less if you spend obviously less, but we want you to have an amazing time as opposed to feeling like, oh, they upsold us this hotel, we didn't actually need it, or whatever. You can get in touch with us at orlandoinsider.co.uk, and you'll have your own personal Orlando guru. Your Orlando guru will help you sort of pick the best time of the year to go, a hotel, that kind of stuff, whether it's a dining plan, mix it in with a bit of Universal Orlando as well if you want to do that, maybe a cruise, all that kind of fun stuff. But the booking part of it is only about 20%, not even that, of the planning your entire trip. And it's the 80% where the massive difference comes in, because by having Orlando Guru, you know all those inside tricks. And instead of having to do all that research yourself, you've got someone who's basically going to do it all for you. So closer to the time when you actually go, you will have a planning phone call, and this is the chance for the entire family to sit down and ask as many questions as you like. So you can ask questions in between. We're always here, on email, WhatsApp, all that kind of stuff. You can get hold of your Orlando Guru and they'll be able to help you. But that's the big kind of planning call. And then you have Park Planner. Park Planner, where it has millions of pieces of data fed into it, and it tells you the best days to go to each park. That could save you hours and hours and hours. Also tells you which orders to do the rides in as well. And again, this can save you so much time. Plus you also get Ride Alert, and Ride Alert is really cool because even the best laid plans, you know, can kind of go wrong. I'll quickly show you. Laundry over here. There's another laundry so you can go on. I think. Wash, very simple, you can spot there's a laundrette here. Whew. No sweaty kind of days. Right, let's go into the food court. Sorry, so Ride Alert is basically where you set an alert and say to it, okay, I want to do Tiana's, for example, but I only want to queue about for about 30 minutes or less. It will basically send you a text message when that ride hits the wait time that you want it to be at. Also really helpful when if the ride goes down, breaks or things, whatever, thunder, lightning, happens quite often. You want to be there when it first reopens within the first 18 minutes because that is the peak, best time to go and get on the ride. This is the reception area. This is all free and it's exclusive to us. You can't get this anywhere else. And here, this has been refurbished recently. You've got the new store. So if you need to pick up more Disney merchandise, more t-shirts, more hats that you forgot to pick up elsewhere, or you can pick up some snacks and candy and that kind of stuff. Sunglasses. I have actually bought sunglasses from here because I broke mine once and needed to buy them. I actually bought them from this actual store. You can charge stuff back to your room. It's almost like not paying. So all of the all-star resorts look exactly the same kind of, pretty much the same kind of layout, etc. So a lot of it is down to the theming, and this is the food court. So I'll show you the food court here. So if you're on the dining plan, my personal recommendation is to go here to the bar. That's if you drink alcohol. Get some food and then get a cocktail. And that is one adult quick service dining credit. Or you can come over here and have food over here. Or a snack. They have shakes and things like that, and great shakes are on there as well. So it's really cool. Sadly, you can't get that cake on the dining plan, unfortunately. And I think I'm going to try that in a bit. Yeah, should I try it? I'm going to try it after I've finished recording. So, basically the food is available from 6:30 in the morning to 11 PM at night. So it's always something you can go and get. In here's your grab and go stuff. So if you're on the dining plan and you do drink alcohol and you're using one of your dining credits, you get a drink, like alcohol drink as well. If you're the free dining plan, you won't get one of these included, but you can buy them. If you have paid to upgrade your dining plan, or if you have paid for your dining plan, then you'll get one of the refillable cups, and they are really worth it. So if you're not getting one included, and don't worry, we'll explain what's not included, what is included, etc. If it's worth upgrading, etc. And then over here is where you can get your food from. Now they also do pizza. With the pizza, you can take like a whole pizza, and that will take 2 of your credits, but also includes 2 drinks as well. So this is the refill station for this, and also there's tea and coffee and that kind of stuff down here. So I hope you found that useful and interesting. Now, if you carry on watching, I'm going to put right at the end of here, I'm going to put the video that tells you the very best times to go to Walt Disney World, and also the worst times as well, because there are times which are great and there are times which are not so great. So I'm going to go at that croissant now, because it does it really, really good. So I'm going to leave you to it. But if you want to get in touch, it's orlandoinsider.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Bye.